Simple. Don't eat Haitian food. Hello, bonsoir. I'm the Mademoiselle, and this is my second channel. And Josiah, we are going to be talking about how I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. So if you see me before, you would know I was a lot bigger than what I am today, okay? And I've always fluctuated in weight. If you've been watching me from the beginning, I've always fluctuated. I was very, very small, then I was very, very big, then I got small again, then I got big again. Like literally my weight has always fluctuated. And what prompted me to do this video was because a lot of you guys have saw it, you know, a lot of you guys on my other channel have seen it, like, and y'all been like, oh my God, like you're getting smaller, oh my God. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, you can tell the difference. If you scroll all the way down and you scroll all the way up, you can see the difference. Can see that there's a clear weight difference in me, okay? At my smallest, I was like 120 when I started college, 120, 121. I jumped up to like 134 and I stayed there for a while. And then when I graduated, I hit like 170. I don't know where that came from. I believe it was my breakup, being depressed and shit, because I was looking at my pictures. I thought I just had freshman, you know, 15, 25, whatever. That's what I thought it was. But when I was looking at my pictures, I realized I gained weight after my breakup. I was small as shit up until my junior year when my breakup happened. The end of my junior year, going into senior years when my breakup happened, that's when I skyrocketed in weight. That's when I was just like, oh child, I'm looking crazy. And then I lost a lot of it. I got back down to like 140 and then I gained it back. Like I've been fluctuating for a very, very, very long time. That was something that really hindered me, you know, just overall stress. Stress is really, really bad on your body. It can cause you to lose weight or gain weight. In my case, it caused me to gain weight. And plus I was just eating trash. Of course, I was at my parents' house eating trash. And then on top of that, I have a cousin that moved in with my parents while I was still living there. And he would basically eat all the food. So I was stuck eating out all the time. I would buy breakfast because I'd have to be out early. I would buy lunch because I was already at work. I would have to come home and he would eat all the food. Kid you not joking, not over exaggerating. If my mom made food that day, the food would be gone by the time I was here. Okay, by the time I came back home, all the food is gone. So what would I have to do? I'd have to buy dinner. And there's not many options where I used to live because, you know, I lived in the hood. Like, the hood don't got no good options. So I would literally be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner out. And then in between, what am I eating? Chips. What am I eating? Candy. What am I drinking? Soda. What am I drinking? Juice, you know? So it's one of those things where it was just like, I was just eating garbage. I was filling myself up with garbage. And then on top of that, around the same time, I started taking antidepressants and, you know, anxiety medication and all of that extra stuff because I am bipolar and I have anxiety. So a lot of those times, those medicines do cause you to lose or gain weight. And a lot of them really do cause you to gain weight more than anything. And unless you're really regulating what you're eating, you will blow up like a motherfucking balloon. So that's what really contributed to it as well. Like I was not losing weight, so I had to get off certain medications. Now I'm on 2 different medications that work hand in hand together, because if I was to take one by itself, it would cause me to gain all the weight back. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this video eventually, and I decided to post it on my second channel because a lot of people really asked me, you know, how did you lose weight eating Haitian food? How did you lose weight in general? And I did the keto diet. That's how I lost 30 pounds. Yeah, and I'm gonna get into all of that. All right, so this video may be all over the place. I'm so fucking sorry because like it's a lot. Today's Haitian word or Creole word of the day is pois. Okay, and pois could either mean beans, or in this case it means pounds. So for me, moi perdi pois, I lost weight. But like, say if you wanted to say it in a sentence, like for me, I lost 30 pounds, I would say moi perdi 30 libres. So you could also say libre means pounds as well. So yeah, that's that. I don't know how to spell libre. Can y'all help me down below? Because my Creole don't be all that great sometimes. I just be trying to do what I can where I can. So let's get into it. So like I said, I lost 30 pounds doing the keto diet. Before I get any crazy ass comments, I am not a health professional. I'm not telling anyone to do what I did. I'm not saying that this is the best way to lose weight. I'm just sharing my experience, okay? So I lost 30 pounds doing the keto diet from July 2019 to October 2019. And I also went to the gym. Now, this is the thing. If you guys do not know about the keto diet, it's basically a very low carb, high fat adequate protein diet. It's a very dangerous diet to go on, to be quite honest, and not everyone can do it. The fact that I was able to do 3 months of this shit is shocking. A lot of people actually end up in the hospital from doing this diet. So if you are gonna do this diet, please go ask your doctor. Please do your research. If you start feeling sick, like to the point where you really can't function, I suggest you stop. Do not keep doing this diet if it's really like, if you're really not feeling well. But I will tell you that when you first do start the diet, you're not gonna feel well for like the first week. So don't take it as, oh my God, I'm dying, unless like it lasts a lot longer. Because when I first started, I was about to die. You get this thing called like the keto flu. There's a lot of other side effects of, you know, keto, and basically you feel like you have the flu, but it's literally from your body not having as much carbs as it used to, and basically switching over to being in the state of ketosis. I believe after the 3rd day of doing the ketogenic diet, you end up, your body goes into ketosis. And that's what makes the keto diet different from any other diet. There is no cheat days in the keto diet, okay? When you do a keto diet, like I said, your body goes into ketosis. If you do anything to fuck that up, as far as eating something you're not supposed to eat, you're gonna fuck it up and you have to start all over. There is no, okay, well, I'm gonna eat a cupcake and then tomorrow I'm gonna start eating right again. That's just not how keto works. You have to stay on track with it. It's a very strict diet. There's numerous ways to do it. Some people do lazy keto, where they just they don't really track what they do or what they eat. For me, I tracked everything that I ate from like to a T, and the app that I used was MyFitnessPal, and I paid $10 a month for it because I wanted to specifically track the carbs that I took, the carbs, the fat, and the calories. So in order to personalize it on the app, you have to like pay the $10 a month, which I did. I stopped paying for it now because I'm not on keto anymore, but I am gonna start doing keto again because I'd like to lose like an extra 10 to 15. Yeah, y'all probably like, oh no, you look fine. No, I want to lose an extra 10 to 15. I kind of struggled with my weight. I was always really small or really big. This is actually one of the very few times where I was like just right to me. Like I like, you know, I like the way I look. I feel like I'm decent. When I first started the diet, I was pushing like 170. Yes, I was pushing 170 when I started this diet, and I'm 4'11". That's fucking obese. I am now about 144-ish. I went from 170 to 140. Now I'm 144. I gained 4 pounds because I've been eating like a pig for the past couple months. A lot of people love to say that, you know, when you start your ketogenic diet, it's gonna be good, but then when you end, you're gonna gain all the weight back. That's only if you really go crazy with it. I still really watch my carbs. I'm on a moderately low carb diet, but I'm not on a keto diet. I just really don't consume as much carbs. Like I don't really eat rice like that. I don't really eat pasta as much. Very rarely. Like I'll still eat it, but not as much as I used to. Like that used to be like my breakfast, lunch, and dinner type shit. You should track everything you eat. That's the first thing. That's the key to the keto diet or any diet. You should be really tracking what you eat. It really keeps you on guard. It lets you know what you're doing, if you're overeating, if you're under eating, everything, how much water you're taking in. Make sure you download an app or you write it down in your notes. All of that. What's really good about MyFitnessPal is that you can also scan the barcode and it puts in all the information for you. This video is not sponsored. That is just what I use. Now, there's a lot of people that just do the lazy keto and they don't really track what they eat. They just do it the lazy way, which is why it's called lazy keto. There's lots of other ways to do keto. There's some people that do like certain days of the week, like they'll do 5 days keto, 2 days regular, or they'll do 2 days keto, 5 days regular. You know, there's lots of ways you can do it. However, like I said, it's not really the best option for a lot of people. And yeah, now let's go to the main question of the day. How in the world was I Haitian doing the keto diet? What did I eat? If you are Haitian or any type of foreign black specifically, and you want to do the keto diet, don't eat your country's native food. Now, this is why I said don't eat Haitian food. Like I said in my unpopular opinions video, you don't know what's in Haitian food. You don't. And you have to really watch your carbs, because as soon as you fuck up your carbs, it's a wrap for that. Like as soon as you fuck up your carbs when you're on a ketogenic diet, like yeah, you knock your body right out of ketosis, you have to start over. Not only do you not know what it is, but the entire Haitian food menu is carby. Okay, maï moulin, rice, banan, yuca, potatoes, pomme de terre, patat, oatmeal, porridge, like all of this stuff is just, it's very heavy and it's all carby as hell. Okay, the only thing you can really eat that's Haitian is the meat. That's it. on a keto diet, you can have seasonings, you can have flavor, you know, it's not like one of those diets where it's like you can't put salt on your food. You can put as much seasoning in your food as you want. That's one thing I did like about the keto diet. But pasta, rice, all of that shit, bread, you can't eat it. Now, it was very difficult for me, especially when it comes to pasta and bread, because that's literally what my entire diet entailed. Before the keto diet, I was out here just consuming carbs, like carbs on carbs on carbs. I would literally wake up and have spaghetti for breakfast. If you're not Haitian, don't comment, don't come at me because you don't understand. Haitians do eat spaghetti for breakfast, okay? I would have spaghetti for breakfast. Then for lunch, I would have, you know, rice and chicken with some sauce pois. You can't have sauce pois either because that's beans, that's full of carbs, okay? Bean sauce, full of carbs. Then for dinner, I would have like fried bun, the sweet bun at that, full of carbs with hot dogs. So literally my entire protein for that day would be the hot dogs from the spaghetti, if there was any, and then the hot dogs from my sweet bun or the sausage or whatever meat my mom prepared for me with the sweet bun. So it was one of those situations where like my entire food day was heavy carb, you know, or I would wake up and have, you know, toast or waffles or cereal, all full of carbs. I would rarely ever have eggs and bacon. I would rarely ever have like anything that was like really good for me in terms of protein that would help me to lose weight. So a lot of you are probably wondering like, okay, with all of these restrictions, what do you eat on keto? Okay, well, on keto, you eat basically a whole bunch of protein and a whole lot of fat and a little bit of carbs, okay? Now, when I mean a little bit of carbs, I'm talking about 25 carbs per day max. That's a strict keto. Or you can just get a keto calculator, which will tell you how many carbs you can intake for your body for as much weight as you want to lose in a specific amount of time. I believe I started off with 25. I upped it up to 50. At one point I was doing 75, but I never went over 100. Yeah, I never went over 100. At one point I did 75. I don't know why, but I think I was taking a lot more protein. Yeah, I was taking in a lot more protein doing keto when I had 75 carb intake. But it became too difficult to be taking in all that goddamn protein. Like even with 25 carbs, as much protein as you're supposed to take was even too much for me. So at 75, it was very hard to keep up with it. So I dropped it right back down to 25. When I first started, I was like, oh my God, like this is difficult. Like what the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna eat? Yeah, basically when you start keto, the best thing to do if you're living in a Haitian household is go do your own grocery shopping. Don't eat shit that they prepared. Don't make the Haitian food. And if you are gonna have to eat it, just eat the meat. Don't eat the rice. Don't eat the bun. Don't eat a banana. If you're just American or you're one of those people like me, like I love cereal and that's something I could not give up. Don't eat cereal. Don't eat bananas. Don't eat chips. Don't eat a lot of peanuts. Peanuts are on the fence depending on what type of nuts, like nuts and stuff. It depends because that could be high carb if you don't moderately, like, you know, see how much you're eating. I also did get a food scale and I also measured everything I eat. Like I still use my food scale. I do not play that. I do not overeat. It's very important not to overeat in general. So breakfast, you can eat eggs, bacon. You can add some hot sauce, you can eat ketchup, you can eat mayonnaise, whatever you like. Okay, condiments are not off limits on a keto diet because they're full of fat. So there you go, breakfast, boom. Snack in between breakfast and lunch, you can have a Slim Jim, you can have a mozzarella stick. You cannot have an apple. Don't be eating no motherfucking, don't think that just because it's a fruit or vegetable, it's keto, because it's not. You can have a celery stick. You can have, you know, broccoli and cheese. You can have like, you know, a little handful of peanuts with a little bit of berries depending on the berries, because I know you can't have cranberries, but blackberries aren't completely off, neither are raspberries. I think you can have raspberries, but again, you have to really monitor how much you're eating, because again, especially if you're doing a strict keto, you could only have about 25 carbs a day. Then for lunch, you can have a salad with chicken, as much dressing as you want, because again, that's full of fat. Add some cheese for a little extra protein. And then in between lunch and dinner, you can again have one of the snacks that I mentioned before, or you can just have like a little, you know, you can prepare something really small. You can, and then for lunch, maybe you can have a burger, absolutely no fries. You can have a burger with a mushroom bun, like a portobello bun, kid you not. Best thing ever. I'm not keto anymore and I still make it. I love portobello buns, bro. Like, kid you not, best thing. Or you can just have a lettuce wrapped burger. And yeah, there you go. There's your day. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 meals. And then after that, you can have another snack, okay, of one of the things that I mentioned. There's also ketogenic snacks. There's keto cookies. There's keto cake. There's keto pancakes. There's keto syrup. There's keto everything. Personally, I don't like the way 90% of those shits taste. Sometimes you have to do your research and just find things that don't have any carbs or have high fat and, you know, or have protein, because sometimes these keto things just taste disgusting and they're hard to find. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now, they're not easy to find, and when you do find them, a lot of times they just don't taste good. So I would say just do your research. Like, I found this sugar-free pancake syrup. It literally has like absolutely nothing in it but like a little bit of sodium, and I've been using it and I still use it. It tastes just like regular syrup, doesn't taste any different. I also bought keto noodles, which had absolutely nothing in them as well. I bought a lot of things, like, and I still have a lot of that stuff. I bought some keto snacks, like some wisps, which were just like cheese. Like, it's really not that difficult. It's just hard to cut out foods that you've been eating for your entire life. It's all about changing your mindset and how bad you really want to lose the weight, how bad you really want to change your lifestyle, how bad you really want to be healthy. For me, it was more so like long-term health. Like, even though I wasn't unhealthy, which is shocking, like I always get blood tests, I always go to the doctor. I had high cholesterol, which my mom has as well, and I think I've always had it for the most part. It was one of those situations where it's like, I don't want to, like, in the future end up having health problems because of my weight. Even though black women can carry a lot more weight than other races of women and still be healthy, I was just like, I don't want to take the chance and develop high blood pressure or diabetes or anything like that, especially with the food that we eat as foreign black people. That was the main reason I went on the keto diet. I just didn't want to have that type of shit lingering over me, like, damn, I should have ate better when I was younger, damn, I should have took care of this when I was younger. You know, I just didn't want to have that guilt, especially, like, say if I have kids in the future, I don't want them, like, I want to be here as long as possible for them when I have them, or just be here as long as possible for you guys to entertain. Like, shit, imagine hearing I died from a heart attack because I wanted to fucking eat grill and bun every day, you feel me? Like, it's just, it's not a good look. It's a horrible, you know, feeling, and I've just grew up seeing a lot of people around me become unhealthy. A lot of people around me eat whatever the hell they want, and now they're suffering from cancer or diabetes or all this other stuff, and it's just like, I don't want that to happen. Diabetes does run in my family as well, so I was like, I need to make sure I take care of this, like, to now. So that was the main reason I decided to lose weight, and I decided to do the keto diet because it was the best way to lose weight as fast as possible, and it changed my outlook on food as a whole. Now, when I first went keto, my parents were just looking at me like, you're not eating rice? What? You're not eating bun? What? And the thing is, what was easier for me is I didn't live there, so it was one of those things where I was preparing my own food. When I would go to my parents' house, I would prepare my own food and I would eat it over there. If I was over there and I didn't bring my own food, I would only eat the meat. I wouldn't eat nothing else. I wouldn't eat the rice. I wouldn't eat shit. And it's hard, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, but do you want to lose this weight? So it's just one of those situations where it's just like, you have to do what's right for you. The keto diet may not be for you. The keto diet may be very difficult or just may not be healthy for you. There's many other things. You could do the paleo diet. You could just do a regular low calorie diet. The gym. Now, I did go to the gym Monday through Friday, didn't miss a beat. If I wasn't at the gym, I was at Zumba, and that is what propelled me to get my Zumba license. I went to Zumba Mondays and Fridays. I was in the gym Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Fridays. So Monday, Wednesday, I did Zumba. Tuesday, I did legs. Thursday, I did arms, and then Friday, I did an extra cardio day. So I did 3 days cardio, 1 day arm strength, 1 day leg strength, or, like, you know, other body shit, like, you know, like planks and all that extra shit. And then, yeah, it was just monitoring what I eat, going to the gym Monday through Friday. And ever since I've been able to really keep off the weight, I'm about like 144 now, which is great. I'm still overweight or obese or whatever the case may be for my height, but I like the way I am. I really like it. I think this is a lot of improvement. My titties is still big as shit, which is crazy because I didn't lose not a thing. Like, off my boobs, why y'all gotta do this shit? Why? Anyways, I'm sorry for the beeping if y'all hear it. The boobs or whatever, barely lost anything here. I barely lost shit in my chest, like literally barely, which is sad. Like, I really wanted to lose something, but I mean, you gotta be grateful for what you have, I guess. Now, yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm not angry at it. I'm not. it's not horrible, but I do still want to lose a little bit more. With that being said, make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.